Chaos, I offer you this prayer. My old allies know not what they fight against. I have seen the world you wish to create after my god abandoned me. They have now witnessed your potential, as you have given me the ability to enact your will through that of the dragon. Our battle was regrettable, but your will be done, and those that stand between us and our goals will be cast down. Leo and Snøfrid attempted to sway us, and though the coward Themis has wavered in her loyalties, I remain steadfast on your chosen path. Though they were clever in trying to halt our progress, I have secured the ingredient to enact your plan. Chaos, all I ask is for one more chance to correct their misguided path, and if they refuse, I will do what needs to be done.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Jester's Court. My name is Casey Reardon. I am your Dungeon Master, and joining me today, as always, we have Rachel Kordell.
About as detectable as a black hole, because I'm still invisible, Artemis Alwyn Kroft.
Hey.
Don't they have ways of detecting black holes now?
I mean, sure, you'll detect me, but will you see me? No.
You should have just got... I was hoping for the John Cena, but I guess we'll go with black hole. Sure.
Oh my god.
We got it.
We got there.
Yeah.
We have Andrew Frost.
Hey, I play Leo. Row, row, row your goat gently down the wastes. Merrily, 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 and start our second Hesk chase.
That was great.
Thank you.
That was really good.
We have Sky Swanson.
Renald DuCane serving an Italian-style flatbread with fig, goat cheese, arugula, and a balsamic glaze.
That sounds delightful.
That sounds like something
That's
I'd
what
make it
I
work.
want for dinner right now, actually. That was me more just looking at DoorDash and being like, what's available right now?
And of course, we have Jonas Tintenseher.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn, and cauldron stay right where it is. Thank you very much. I am Snøfrid Åsbrush.
It ain't moving. That's true. It ain't moving.
Oh, man, both you and Andrew.
You shall not pass.
See, it's fun because Snøfrid's Gandalf and Shadowfax.
Nice, good.
Can you imagine if when he called for the Lord of Horses, a centaur showed up and was just like, ride me, Gandalf. That would be a completely different tone
Be a
to
better
that
book.
scene.
Fan fiction right there. Somebody roll.
Then they can kiss. Yeah,
What?
then they can kiss. Better book.
Then they kiss. Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
come
a
on,
different
Gandalf needs some
connotation when you
smooches.
kiss a horse.
I always love that scene where Gandalf kisses a horse.
For some reason.
Yeah, for some reason, Peter Jackson didn't want to focus in on that. Anyway.
And the Hobbit milk, yeah.
Yeah, and the Hobbit milk. Anyway, you are all still within this warehouse of Themis's in the Ashland Waste. Themis has kind of fallen to her knees, given up on following chaos, her sister unconscious and dying on the floor beside her. In between the two of them is the cauldron, rooted in place by an immovable object spell. Hesk has flown off through the roof. There's rubble all over the place as he has taken that brew that Themis and Irma were working on and flown out of the warehouse. But we are out of combat, and Themis is just crawling over to Irma on the ground, trying to make a medicine check to try and revive her as she is slowly dying.
I'll see this and I'll go over and I'll assist. I'll just a cure wounds.
Okay.
11 health.
11. Invisibly, you walk over next to Themis and cast Cure Wounds. And I think maybe part of the spell is visible as it is leaving your hand and going into Irma as she coughs up a lungful of water and is revived. She looks up at Themis and just kind of, her head goes back down against the ground as she just starts breathing and is relieved at being alive. And Themis kind of looks over at all of you and says, I'm sorry. You're right. I didn't want to admit it, but chaos is a sham. She's not even a god. just someone who has found a way to live a really long time. Thank you.
Oh.
I start casting a spell at the dragon as it's flying away, and then realizing it's the worst I could do is poke it a bit. So I, with the spells I have left, so I drop the spell and I curse something in my native Spirian and turn around and horse kick the cauldron, but it doesn't move. So I just jolt my knees and fall over. Stupid dragon, cheating hose. I get up.
Snøfrid, it's okay.
Yeah, no, we it's not a total loss. I just I don't like where Hesk is at right now, and I know that that's not unique to me. I know we all feel that way, so I'm going to try and work through these complex cauldron of emotions. Shit, shouldn't say cauldron, gets me angry.
I just have to say, you all hyped up that lizard so much, and were like, he's a great guy. What was that?
And that wasn't the Hesk we knew.
Well, on his best days,
it wasn't.
On his best days, Hesk is abrasive. The thing is, he was devoted to the people he chose and the things he cared about. And there are two things I know about Hesk that make me think that wasn't really Hesk. The first thing is that he would not stop talking about change for even a second. I do not believe there is any power on this earth that could convince him to step away from change without some form of mind control. The second thing is that he hates mind control. We had this whole thing, his clan was conquered by a dragon, and it's this big taboo. So I'm pretty sure, it didn't, I tried to dispel it, so it's not just as simple as a spell, it's something bigger than that, but I'm pretty sure that he was not in full control of his faculties. You could tell because his eyes were kind of weird.
I would hate to chime in here and we're not that close, at least not yet. Maybe we will be, who knows. But it's not mind control. It may be a little bit of brainwashing, but
yeah, sure, yeah.
There's no spell over him.
Yeah, I figured listen, in fantasy setting, it's true, you have to make these distinctions. But yes, it's not the things he would choose to do normally, is my point.
Why is my nose bleeding?
We're really low altitude here, so
it could be.
We gotta so it's not the altitude, so we need to get you checked out.
Oh no, God, oh Jesus. Wait, who's Jesus? Oh God, it's getting worse.
Themis,
you tried to kill us twice.
No, listen, water under bridge, really.
Is it though? Can we just talk about that? Was that also brainwashing on your end, or?
If it helps.
Listen, Themis.
After today, yes, it does. So I'll let it slide.
It's really fine. I understand. We've all been through some bad times recently, and we need to keep focused on the future. Can we all agree?
I agree with you, Snøfrid. And she pauses for a second. I'm sorry. There's this awful noise that just keeps going. What is that?
WTP. Oh, hi. Yeah. It's your toad. We brought your toad.
Never stopped. What?
Honestly, I left him there on purpose. It's so annoying.
Oh my God! What?
Could you tell us what he means?
Hundreds of miles.
Do you have the map he was with?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
I pull it out.
Oh yeah, can you just tell us what this is all about?
She rolls out the map, and you can see the blue dots, the black dots, and the green dots, and Themis steps over it before she says, I welcome those proficient in thought. And suddenly, your two-dimensional map awakens in this hazy glow as the dots transform into small projections. The black dots become small cores, hovering above their locations. And as they lift up, you see the one outside of Windsail and the one in the ocean slowly start moving towards a single location that you now realize is where you stashed Obelsix and First.
Yep.
The blue dots become construction equipment and signs that say coming soon. And lastly, the green dots, the ones in Windsail, Taloria, and Oasis, spring up into buildings, ones that are recognizable as Loosened Buckle franchises.
What?
So
And
funny.
I have to give 2 points of inspiration out at least here. One to Jonas and Snøfrid for putting together that the dots that were coming soon, and the dots that were not were actual Loosened Buckle locations that happened recently.
Oh my god.
I do also want to give one to Sky because he called it about 25 episodes ago. He made a joke about it being Loosened Buckles. And I kind of want to give it to him. I made note of it, but I didn't make note of the episode title.
Yes.
But you definitely made a joke about it way before we were even close to figuring it out.
That's so funny. I already have inspiration. Can I go to someone else?
I also already have inspiration. Can we give these to
I'll take it.
Artemis and
Sure,
Leo?
we'll give it to the other two. Why not?
Can I give mine to Can I give mine to Cedric rather than Andrew?
Man,
No.
Cedric deserves it. Cedric
Andrew,
did more in the last combat than Leo did. I'll take it.
Can I romantically give it to Themis?
Sure. I don't know how that would work.
For the thing she already knows? Hey, I figured it
Yes.
out, by the way. Isn't that interesting?
You know, it is funny. I made a joke like a month ago that it was all Loosened Buckle places, you know? You ever been to a Loosened Buckle?
No, the food
I've
there is
spent
disgusting.
so much money. I've spent so much money funding the person who brainwashed my friend.
Yeah, you really liked their goblin fries. You talked about them a lot.
It's fine, really. We couldn't have known. Okay.
I mean, honestly, I'm surprised you guys are totally into the goblin fries. Her biggest problem is marketing. I mean, who wants to eat fries with goblin toenails on them?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
you
not
know, it's like a
culinary
gimmick kind of
safety.
thing, you know?
Kind of delicious, actually.
No.
I mean, that's kind of where we came in. We were kind of the flavor experience experts, but to each their own, I suppose.
Wait, hold on. You guys were responsible for making the menu?
Yeah, you see all the food around here? This is shipping central. They,
Everything goes through here.
or comes from here. Yeah, I think, I mean, there's, look at the, I
Well,
point all the
this
boxes
is
of
more
food.
this is more of our test kitchen,
Yeah.
but sure.
Yeah.
Why do you have your test kitchen located in the Ashland Wastes?
Well, so
do you-
no one can steal our recipes, obviously.
I mean,
How
yeah,
do you get the food from here to everywhere else?
Oh, well, the Brother clan, they kind of have this whole thing with tunnels.
Ooh, okay, so that's actually helpful because we need a way out of the wastes. So maybe we can negotiate with them. That'd be good.
Can't we all just like cast fly on ourselves and just go over the wall?
There are invisible walls and guards who will shoot us.
Okay, it's like the edge of the map. Okay.
Well, it's one way,
Yeah,
though.
going through trying to go at least via sea doesn't work either. There's like a fog or a mist or something that kind of rolls over the waves and you just end up back at shore.
Okay, so they're going to Caldore next. So
Wait, I'm still a little. The purpose of disguising as a fast food.
Oh yeah,
chain?
you probably want information.
Yeah.
I would like a
Be
nap
really helpful.
first. Can we just
actually, that sounds really good right
we're
now.
all physically and emotionally distressed. What if you put those skills to work? We get a nice big dinner going. Renald will help. We need to rest. It's been a long,
Yeah, no,
bad
I think
time.
that makes sense. We have a couple of like large bags of Hawaiian rolls that you could sleep on, I guess.
That sounds weirdly comfortable. I'll take it.
Just okay.
Wait, what's the Hawaiian roll?
I don't really know. Some of our ingredients get sourced by I guess I can just call her Lucy.
Wait,
but
so really, it's just Lucy Buckle, it's behind the whole thing.
The signs were there, literally. The signs were there since the beginning.
I mean, they
had that new drink special that was just Chaos Reigns, and it was just everything behind the bar that they were throwing out.
Truly, there is no greater source of chaos.
Yeah, but it has to go through a rain shower head, otherwise it's just...
Exactly, yeah.
I don't drink, so
it's like impossible to drink without it just getting everywhere.
Yeah.
I always got the water.
Oh no, the water's the worst thing on the menu.
What do you mean? I always got the water
trust the
there.
water machines at a fast food
They get hit
place.
with fines all the time from the FDA, and it's mostly for the tap water.
I mean, I'm from the desert. We're always we drink water. That's how what's in the water? What?
Fluoride.
One time I was at the Loosened Buckle and I was sitting at the table. And
I mean, I guess that's why my teeth are so nice.
I just lost my train of thought. Shit.
That makes sense. Well, at least my teeth are nice.
One time I was at the Loosened Buckle and the server came over and looked at me dead in the eyes and said, "Lemon water," and put down a glass, and I didn't want to trust her, but I did, and it was lemon in essence. But
was that you talking or Andrew talking there for a second?
a little bit of both.
I don't know where the role plays started and you ended.
I felt like
did
a good
sound like a very
story to
real
convert
story.
it.
Yeah, it just sounded like you were telling us about a weird experience you had with a waiter one time, to be honest.
Okay, back ahead. Sorry.
Right, we're getting off a little off track. So Chaos, or I guess we could call her Lucy Buckle at this point. She's kind of been working on descending the world into madness through these chain restaurants. Obviously, you know them as Loosened Buckles.
Capitalism.
We've been kind of casting enchantments and things on key ingredients like the toenails and the goblin fries and literally all of the liquor bottles in order to kind of alter the way people think and act, turning governments on their heads a little bit. She's going to use all that kind of chaotic energy that's going to spring about from it for something at the Shining Spire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Christina.
Wait, does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Tower to Heaven, absolutely.
Yeah.
But you won't be able to... She's kind of holed up in the Shining Spire, kind of up towards the top floor. But you won't be able to get there without a key card, which I have... she, starts patting over her robes and stuff. I have somewhere here. All of us regional managers have one, but I can't...
Yeah, I think the lizard took it.
Oh, the regional manager.
Oh, right. There was a little lizard, and, well, that's Hesk. We know him as Hesk, but the little lizard that was on Hesk...
Wait, no, the big lizard was Hesk.
No, there's
There's a little Hesk.
There's
There's a little lizard named Hesk and a larger lizard named Hesk.
He won him in a race where...
Who thought that up? That doesn't seem like it would make any sense
No,
at
the
all.
thing is that the lizard was already named Hesk. It was just coincidence, really.
I thought Hesk named it Hesk.
No, it was the wizard announced the. Let me see. I think I wrote down all their names, but the guy running the race,
the frog race.
Yeah.
Wait, no, but that was a
was
lizard we saw.
Jeremiah,
There wasn't
the
a
bullfrog.
Jeremiah, Legs, Lilypad, Lollihops, Shooter, and then a lizard named Hesk.
So there was a lizard amongst a bunch of frogs.
Yeah.
Really, the stars aligned there?
Well, and one toad.
Oh yeah, and the pink toad.
Who
yeah.
are you?
We really should have thought about that. That was very suspicious. And we were just like, "Oh, it works." But
Oh, was
why
that,
didn't
was
we
that
question
Cedric
that?
speaking there, filling in the rest of the gaps?
I wrote down that Legs was a wood frog with spunk.
Yep.
I remember that. I loved that frog race. That was so great.
That's good.
That was such a highlight for us.
Either way, the lizard. I guess the lizard jumped into your pocket and took your.
Oh.
key
Well,
cards.
if that's the case, there's really only one other regional manager. His name's Glenn. Glenn Brandibus. He's over in Sezonis. Currently, we don't have any spear locations, so there's no reason to have a regional manager in a region with no locations.
Where is...
Sezonis is
Sezonis?
Earland. It's the other continent.
Capital of Eterland.
Thank you.
Glenton's kind of really into the whole chaos thing that Lucy's bringing to the world, and he kind of just really loves watching people eat weird food.
Oh, he's like one of those people. Watches like mukbangs and things.
Yeah, if you're gonna go try and get a key card from him, just be cautious, because Rakshasa aren't to be taken lightly.
What is a Rakshasa?
He's a Rakshasa named Glenton?
No, just Glenn. Glenn
Like one
Brandibus.
end, two ends?
Just one.
Oh, okay.
Did he, adopt that name upon...
I mean, I don't know. I don't really like the guy, to be honest.
Does Irma have a key?
She's not a regional manager.
She's not. Okay.
What?
No,
was her
I'm
position?
There's
My
only
confusion.
one regional manager per region. Otherwise, it would be regional managers.
I didn't realize
yeah,
you were
that
from the
tracks, that
same
tracks.
region.
Is there a regional manager in Spear?
No, there's no location in Spear currently.
We're
Oh,
expanding.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she had mentioned that part.
Was Irma up for that?
Themis looks over to Irma. I don't know, where are you? And Irma just kind of shrugs. I hope not, because we the whole point was to kind of have us together, and it was nice, and this gave all of us power, and we're stronger together, kind of thing. So when Estelle left, we lost a little power, and Lucy gave us more, and that was kind of what was holding us here a little bit.
well, what if we try and get one of us to become the new regional manager, and that is how we can get in with Chaos?
I think that's Hesk,
Lucy kind of
unfortunately.
knows about you guys at this point.
Well, we need to get another person.
I guess you could do that.
Yeah.
Theoretically, you'd have to start at a location. Probably, I mean, you could start at the Spear location, but I don't know exactly when it's going to open. Now that they got the final ingredient, it probably won't be too long. Maybe about a couple of weeks or so, or a year. I don't really know.
You would be on the hiring committee for that new regional manager, would you not?
Well, I might have some interviewing things, but after Hesk tells Lucy that I kind of am not helping them anymore, I probably
so
am
we
fired.
need to
I'm
get the
assuming
head
I'm
of-
fired.
We need to start working on your PR right now, because we just need to get the head of that wave right there and just, make you look really good to Chaos. And then you could stay regional manager, and then you can hire one of us as the new regional manager, and boom, we have a key card.
I think it sounds easier just to go talk to Glenn at this point.
Why do I even try? And he just walks off.
So,
Well,
it was all loose and buckle, huh? It
Yeah.
really was food jokes all the way down.
Oh my god, the whole campaign is a food bit.
Well, if you think about it, we never stopped ordering from the menu.
are we okay?
I know. What?
Yeah,
we
I've
did.
eaten a lot.
Yeah. We
Is
just
that why
never-
my voice
yeah.
has been getting higher?
That's not really what it does, but
What? I mean, are we
don't
okay
know.
if we eat the food? Is it?
probably. How much did you eat?
A lot.
I've eaten 3 of myself in goblin fries.
Renald pulls out all of his commemorative glasses that he's gotten from every location that we've stopped at, and it's a lot. It's most of them.
Yeah, you're, well, I don't really know exactly what this kind of chaos energy is that she's trying to harness here, or what it's going to be used for, but it's kind of supposed to just alter how you're thinking and kind of make you more chaos leaning. But if you've eaten a lot and, I mean, you're still against Lucy, then I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me feel a little better.
Away.
So, what is the new recipe?
Oh, it was just the last ingredient that she needed for the tapas that she wants to do in Spear. I don't know. It seems like, I guess it's more gonna sell better there. I don't really get the whole small plates thing.
Maybe I should have tried to ruin the brew instead of freezing the cauldron.
No, it is nice because you get tastings from a lot of different things. You don't have to just settle on one main thing you're going to eat.
Yeah, but if I know what I like, then I might as well just order what I like.
But it's the fun of trying many new things.
I don't like trying new things.
We would not be compatible.
No, Fred, you didn't know. You didn't know.
I didn't know.
Isn't that my job?
No, Fred, you can't know everything without learning.
I know. I'm not really I just thought I had it figured out.
You're not in a good headspace. It's been a long month.
Yeah.
I think we just gotta take a deep breath.
We need a rest. Let's rest.
Take a nap. So what are these rolls?
I can take you over to the Hawaiian buns.
Nice.
With all the ingredients here, I could probably cook us up a nice meal.
Yeah, use your feet.
Oh my god, wait, don't I have a feet? I have never used this. Oh my god, what a little dummy I am. Let me find it. You guys do your thing.
Yeah, I guess, like, we make, like, a little cozy spot out of Hawaiian buns. Mountains of Hawaiian buns.
We could have really used this ability.
Oh, well, what was it? What was it,
We probably
Sky?
could have used this. Can prepare food that allows creatures to regain additional hit points when taking a short rest, as well as gain temporary hit points after a long rest.
Oh.
Yeah, that would help.
We took a bunch of those by now.
Gotta love it.
You guys can gain an extra 1d8 on a short rest. Cool. And then if I work for an hour during a long rest, you guys can get temporary hit points equal to my proficiency bonus.
Oh.
How many treats can you make?
I can make 1, 2, 3, 4. I can make 7 short rest ones and 3 long rest ones. So I'm just going to start doing that and passing them out.
Oh,
Are we taking a short rest or a long rest here?
Long rest, please.
we're taking a long rest.
rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and make all 3 of those and pass them out to you guys. So at any point, as a bonus action, you can eat the treat and get yourself 3 bonus hit points.
Thank you.
I mean, just eat them after the rest.
Yeah.
The hit points last longer than the treats do.
That's true. How many? We just have 1 per? Or.
Yeah, they don't stack. So
They don't stack.
basically,
So
after
I'll
every
give
long
you-
rest, 3 of us get 3 temporary hit points.
Yep.
Okay.
I can make 3 of them, so I'm just going to give 1 to each of you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cute.
I make little, like, Hawaiian Cubans.
Oh,
Little Cuban sliders.
I think as everyone is like taking their long rest here, Renald, you get up early to start the cooking and are making these Cuban rolls. And as you're cooking, the spirit within you, the echo, that blue shimmering force, separates itself from you again. And it just kind of looks at you and then looks away, as if trying to tell you, do you still want me to leave? You made a deal with it earlier when you were with all of the other spirits that came before, saying that if you did this, would he finally leave you?
I think Renald sort of, like, acknowledges that and then just, like, points to a little spot across his little cooking fire for him to sit down. Renald is, like, we're all still inside the warehouse, but Renald has gone to a side where there's a bunch of open windows up top, and it's far enough away from you guys that, I mean, if you were listening and you could hear, but he's not going to wake any of you guys up with his cooking right now. I think he sort of looks across the fire at this spirit and he's like, you caused me a lot of trouble throughout my life. A lot of people tried to catch me because of you. And a lot of people did weird stuff because of you. And, I just gotta say, screw you for that. You made my early life a living hell.
He looks down, almost ashamed at the pain that he's caused you over this amount of time.
Like, Renald, like, flicks a piece of something at him, like a piece of a pepper at him or something. He's like, stop that. You don't get to do that. Not now. Not after what we have just recently accomplished. Helping these people find their friend. I mean, you could at least help me keep my shoes on my feet. But can't seem to do that either. For the first time, I have appreciated having you around.
Oh.
For the first time, people have not judged me for the strange spirit walking out of me. You may stay. Or, if it is more comfortable for you to go, you may go. But I think for the first time, we make a good team.
And as you say that, he stands up and there's like a pulsing from within this spirit. It's getting brighter and brighter. He's kind of like this translucent blue version of you almost. But this spot in his core is kind of growing brighter and brighter. And as it does, he like reaches into his chest towards where this light is coming from, and he holds out a right shoe.
Spirit shoe!
Renald will reach for it, tentatively.
And it almost kind of feels like it's stuck to his hand, like it's a part of him. But eventually it does kind of pop off of him and becomes a little bit more solid. And as you kind of place it on your foot, you feel almost like a power coming from it. And what this is going to do is it is going to allow you once per day to cast Misty Step.
Oh!
What?
That's dope!
Oh my god.
I want
You're gonna
spirit
regret that
shoes.
choice.
That's
Probably.
so cute.
That's awesome. That's so cool. All right, I put the shoe on.
You put the shoe on and maybe get back to cooking. And as you're like standing there chopping and sauteing or whatever it is you're doing, you're making what are you making again?
I'm making
Cubanos?
cubanos.
Okay, so not quite. Maybe you're chopping up a pickle. Who knows?
Chopping up something. I'm using whatever ingredients I can. It's an Ashland Waste cubano, people.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of ingredients here, but I think Finley, this spirit, kind of joins with you and almost starts acting as a sous chef.
Absolutely. I think there's a moment like that, and I think there's this great moment where like the goes like picks up something to put in, and Renald has to like smack his hand away, and then like shows him the right ingredient, and it just like goes out silently on that to wherever next.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cute.
Cool.
That is precious.
You do the Patrick Swayze ghost thing, but with
Exactly.
With
That was
slicing
also
ham.
in my head, honestly. Us cutting a bell pepper, but it's his arms wrapped around me.
Yep. So you all take your long rest. You eat and partake of Renald's food. Themis and Irma are still kind of there. They're kind of maybe not eating with you, but are eating near you. They don't want to really intrude after all of the pain that they've kind of caused you at this point. When all of a sudden, Irma kind of like pops up a little bit and says, "Oh, before you all go, if you're planning on leaving, there is something that we want to give you, a way to traverse the oceans with a little bit more ease, if you'd like."
the oceans? The whole oceans?
Well, if you're making your way to Ederland.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Is it a folding boat?
Both Irma and Themis stand up and kind of bring you to a different section of this warehouse. It's kind of this locked area. There is like a grate that they have to kind of throw up, leading into what looks to be some sort of garage. And as the lights kind of turn on in this area, you see 3 vehicles sitting next to each other.
Are we gonna Mad Max our way out of here?
The first one is a giant tea kettle.
But that's good.
The
That's good. I like
second
that.
one is a large stork holding a bindle.
What?
These parade floats.
And the third one is a mint green mid-90s Ford Taurus.
God dang it.
However, instead of wheels, it has alligator legs.
Oh, Dibs! Dibs! Who are you beautiful creature? You're new Hesk. You're Hesk the third.
There's already an alligator like painted on the side of it.
Oh my god.
I don't understand how 2 of 3 of these things function. Is when you say one of the vehicles is a stork, do you mean it's a vehicle shaped like a stork, or it's just a
No,
big
it's
bird?
a stork. It's a big bird.
It's a big bird. That's
It's a very large stork.
I mean, can we call a horse a vehicle?
Hey, that's very offensive.
I'm not talking about Snøfrid. There are horses and there are centaurs. I would not call a centaur a vehicle. Unless they wanted me to. Yeah.
What's the deal with these, Irma?
How do they? You said to travel the
All
ocean.
storms off again.
Well, the kettle flies. Basically, once you're in it, you can kind of control it, and a jet of steam shoots out the nose of it. The stork will carry you And the Taurus, well, it kind of walks, it swims, it functions on magic and friendship, and it flies.
And
it also flies. Okay.
It can also fly, yes.
Okay, well
I mean,
then...
there is no downside
So they
to
all
this.
fly.
So I have to be friends with the vehicle for it to work?
It helps.
So there's one that's amphibious and the others just aren't. I was gonna say the tea kettle, but if the car does everything, then
I mean, I like the tea kettle, I'll be honest with you.
Can we take all three? Or do we have to choose?
Well, we could all fit in the Taurus, I think, a little easier, you know?
Can Snøfrid fit in the Ford
Is
Taurus?
We
Snøfrid?
prefer it if you took just one. There's no need to be greedy.
yeah. Do I fit in the
That's
mid
true.
green
In
mid '90s Ford Taurus?
Yeah, dude,
Yes,
thank
you fit in the mint green mid 90s Ford Taurus.
It's more spacious than it looks.
Well,
It's a really nice mint
legroom.
green 90s Ford Taurus.
I prefer fixed travel vehicles, but I could make do.
Well, what is going to give us the best impression on those lizard people again? Because I feel like we need to go talk to them in order to get
Probably
out of
the
these
Ford
wastes.
Taurus with the alligator legs.
Yeah,
Probably the
probably
Ford
with the
Taurus.
alligator
Sorry,
legs,
probably the
right?
mid green mid '90s Ford Taurus with the alligator legs.
Yes. Okay, we will take the mint green mid 90s Ford Taurus with the alligator legs, please.
I really like the tea kettle though,
I do also like the tea
TL is
kettle.
nice.
Tea kettle's
I do like
pretty
the kettle,
cool.
too.
but I feel like it the other one it has it all. So
It does. Just come
It does. It walks. It swims.
wait, so
it
is it? Hold on, is it the machine or is it the creature?
Do you think Hesk will be offended if he sees
Are the
us in
legs
this?
articulate, or do they just go in a circle? Like, are they just in like a bent pose and they just run around?
I think Hesk will love it.
it's a
Honestly,
lizard.
I like that option better.
Oh, that's so good.
It's like a lizard running in the desert.
But
They
it-
Oh
just,
yeah, it
one
runs
them.
like one of those lizards in the desert that only has two legs down at any time.
but it is a machine.
People
I hope.
cannot see Rachel and I mimicking the lizard in the desert, just wagging our arms everywhere. Anywho, we'll take the mint green mid 90s Ford Taurus with the alligator legs, please.
But is it a machine though?
It was. It still kind of is.
Wait, what is it now then?
A cyborg.
Beautiful.
Cyborg.
Oh. So wait, there's a real alligator in there?
Just the legs.
Oh no!
Are the legs alive?
I don't know if I like that.
If you can hear us, give us a
Do
thumbs
they
up.
have blood moving through their veins? No.
Okay, that's what I
Do
wanted
they
to
have
know.
oil moving through their veins? Yes.
That's
oh
what. Yeah,
no!
that's fine.
I don't.
Do they
That's
have
just a machine.
sentient thought? No.
that's-
Do they have thought? Yes.
It's just a machine with extra steps. That's fine
You know
with me.
that still pings off my weird
You want to take the tea kettle? We'll take the tea
techie
kettle.
sensibility.
No, we're gonna take the mint green mid 90s
Oh,
Ford Taurus
God,
with alligator
no.
legs, and that is the final answer.
Welcome to Hag Magic, baby.
This Taurus.
It's a mint green mid '90s Ford Taurus with alligator legs.
Yes. But is this the standard sedan or the wagon, which has a dumpy?
What was it that your character drove?
Me in real life, my first car was a Mercury Sable wagon.
Well, this was the car that your author drove.
Rambler drove.
That Rambler
Oh
drove
my
this
god,
back
it's all
in.
tied together.
You're right.
Nobody,
you
none
know
of us
what?
got that, Casey. But
No
nice,
one got that?
nice
Oh,
pull.
come on,
Nice pull.
guys.
It was like
Nice.
one scene, Casey. I don't remember that
I
shit.
know, and I had to go back and look at
I
it.
really appreciate that.
Oh,
I finally looked up this car. My mom had this car. I
Exactly.
drove around in this car as a kid.
I loved this car.
This is weird now. I get into the back seat and I look for all the Legos I lost under the seats.
oh my god!
I'm going to say it's the
fry.
wagon, so it's got a big old hatchback.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, Snøfrid can fit in that.
Okay, I'm just going to
But
go in the
that's good.
trunk then, I guess.
No, that's good because there's also like little seats that open up, so you can have someone you can technically get like 2 more seats out of it.
Can we remove the top of the car so Snøfrid could just stand in the
We
back?
are not touching a single goddamn thing on this car.
Okay,
It's
Jesus.
fine,
All
it's
right.
fine.
Anywho, hey, look at that, Leo. And I have just a can opener and I just run towards the car.
Okay, I have like a lot of other questions. Number 1, can you contact Estelle from here?
God, this dialogue tree is huge.
This is like the
Yes.
boss of the last 40
I
episodes.
wanted to make that joke for like 2 episodes now about this. Had to get out sometime.
Yes, we should be able to contact Estelle.
Cool. Could you ask her another? First of all, tell her that we're cool. We did as she asked. And
Okay.
And then, or like, can you set up a conversation with her, or do you have to talk to her yourself?
I can set it up, I guess.
That would be great.
Shouldn't be too hard with both me and Irma.
Yeah, that would be very helpful. Thank you. Second question. Do you know anything about this? And I pull out the old world coin that I still have.
She grabs the coin, and I think Rachel, the spirit that's in you, is like kind of pulled towards the coin a little bit.
Oh.
Oh, we both have spirits.
Well, I'm still invisible.
She's
actually.
still invisible.
I forgot.
Yeah, no, you can't see me.
Fight me. Punch rats.
No, literally, it's literally like I'm like, oh yeah, I'm being pulled towards that. What is that?
Well, it's a coin from before the cataclysm. These things are pretty rare overall. It's not like they have any special magical properties or anything, but I don't know. It seems like something's radiating off of it.
Oh, there is.
How do I communicate with my spirit exactly?
So they don't really have like a great way to communicate. We've been kind of rolling insight to like get an idea of what they're thinking, but
So then can I do that?
sure.
24.
So this sort of tugging that you're feeling going towards the coin, it feels more like it's something that connects them back to when they were alive, and that's kind of why they're being pulled towards it. It's something that they can like remember of this time before the cataclysm and everything like that. But other than that, it's not like they know anything particular about it or anything like that.
So, like, if everyone had their spirits, everyone would just be like, ooh, coin.
Yeah, the one exception, I guess, being Finley and Renald, only because Finley has been out of that ash pit for years.
Yeah.
And is more, like, aware of things that are now.
Can Finley see me?
Yeah, Finley probably can.
Just out of curiosity. I was just thinking about it.
The obverse of the coin was a woman with soft features and long hair. Does that look... I circle to Themis, I say, does this look like chaos to you?
Oh, that is George Washington.
The guy who made Peanuts?
Yes.
Oh, that's my favorite comic.
It doesn't particularly look like her.
Okay, I just had that thought. Okay, well, so a guy offered me a lot of money for it, and we could do with the money, but if it has something going on with it, I'm going to hang on to that, so I tucked that away.
We can use it to get a soda in the final area if we save it.
I'm just thinking it's got to be something like that, right? I mean,
could be.
It's going to be an after-credits cutscene where we crack open a soda with chaos.
Right, it's actually not relevant at all.
I don't know why I'm saying this in the Renald voice. Renald gets a nosebleed.
What about all the children's souls you took?
I was just
Can
about
we
to
have
mention
those back, please?
Yeah, what was up with that? Was that to make the fries taste better?
No, that was to power the machinery. Yeah, so those we have here, and she makes her way to a shelf that has one jar with 6 fireflies in it, and they're all kind of like buzzing about. So once Lucy got a hold of Hesk to power the thing, it didn't make a lot of sense to,
rely on the innocence of children.
around. Sure. We were told to just kind of get rid of them, but I kind of had a feeling that Estelle wouldn't want me to just, get rid of them.
Yeah.
So I saved
That's
them
appreciated.
here.
I mean, thank you.
So if we just open this jar, will they like magically find their way back to their hosts, or do we have to deliver them?
Spirits have a tendency to get lost.
Okay, so that's another stop to make.
I can take them.
Oh,
That's so true.
Yeah.
Cedric down on the ground.
Cedric, that would be great. Do you feel comfortable doing that? We could still like drop you off. It's a long journey.
I will take the tea kettle. I guess you can take the... Sure.
Hey, look, you don't get to make conditions on this, Themis.
Fair enough. You got me.
It should just smash cut to Cedric and Aviator just backing out through a wall of the warehouse, just speeding off into the distance.
Oh my god! And the backup sound is the kettle whistle.
He doesn't know how to get out of the Ashland Waste. Where is he going to go?
He's got magic on his side.
It
it's
just
fine.
cuts to him Dukes of Hazzarding across the chasm.
A worm in tow. So I guess I don't know. What is our plan moving forward?
We're going to go to Clan Bratha. We're going to go in the tunnels to get out of the wastes.
Yes.
We're going to go. I would like to. I have some stops to make depending on what this conversation with Estelle goes. Then we're going to go to Etherland. We're going to go to Sezonis. We're going to beat up a cat. We're going to take his identification. Then we're going to go to Spear. We're going to go to Caldore. We're going to try and. I mean, maybe we don't have to do that part, but I feel like we should. And then we can maybe deal with Hesk there. Or we just go straight to the Shining Spire and try and fight Chaos.
Oh, Hesk is not going to be a regional manager. He's not regional manager material.
But he's going to Caldore, so I feel like...
Oh, he's probably going right to Chaos.
Oh, to the
Lucy.
Spire. Okay, cool. Never mind. Skip Caldore. We're just going to go straight... Cool, I don't get to go home. That's fine. We're going to go to Sezonis and then the Spire. That's my plan.
I mean, he might drop off the brew in...
Wasn't it for Caldore?
Yeah, no, it's for Caldore. He might drop it off there.
So should we still call them Chaos, or are we calling it Lucy? I just want to know.
Let's call her Lucy, because let's not use the name that gives her power.
Hey, that's exactly what I was thinking. Okay.
I mean, I don't want to dead name her, but I do think... we shouldn't play into her power fantasies.
Well, it's not actually a dead name because she still is referred
That's true.
to.
She
does go by Lucy. Yeah.
It's an alias, not
Right.
That's pretty funny though.
Thank you. I'm also, this is like a long shot, and I really don't know how to feel about this given what happened to me very recently. But I kind of feel like if we told the Watchful Eye what was going on, they might be able to help us.
And then they see all of the things that you have accrued and are like, hey, we'll help you and put you to death immediately.
That's not their deal. They would just confiscate it if that. But I mean, if that's the case, we just leave. I just run away. It's fine.
I actually don't know if Renald knows that much about the Watchful Eye. I don't know. He probably would have had some experiences with them. Well, actually, I guess not. He's from, Eterland, the kind of straight across.
Eterland does not really have a Watchful Eye presence.
Okay, so he doesn't really know.
You'll have missionaries of the Watchful Eye kind of like preach, but nobody really pays attention to them.
With that one guy, though, and he tried to get us killed, and that was...
He didn't try to get us killed. There was a normal mission that we did badly.
Yeah,
and then you betrayed him.
Died.
Yeah. And then we screwed him over, if anything.
I remember that going differently.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Can we put a call Zoom with Themis, please?
Sure. Yeah. I'm Themis. Hi.
Sorry.
You mean Estelle? Great. What's a Zoom?
That's just, I heard it is colloquialism for long distance communication magic because it's kind of like you zoom into their face from far away.
Oh, that's a great description. I really like that.
Hey, new business venture.
It's not like that at all. It's actually very slow.
Dial up.
No, I don't mean it's fast.
Yeah,
it's just
see, I have to take this keypad and it's on the ceiling, so I have to dial up to get in touch with her.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do that.
Skype.
Can I get the keys to the Taurus real quick? I just want to...
the mint green mid-90s Ford Taurus.
Please do not crash the mid-green mid-90s Ford Taurus.
Now,
we really need that mint green mid-90s Ford Taurus.
I don't want to fly on the Stork.
We only want to drive in the mid-90s Ford Taurus.
It's more important to me than anything I've ever seen before in my life.
The front seats are red and the back seats are yellow, and it's red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
I wonder which bit is going to get pushed for social
but we're
media
going for accuracy. They were like this dark blue with kind of a starry material, actually, and they were felt, and if you got a drink in them, oh, you were fucked.
Yeah, no, it's like felt on the back, but the front is like fake leather.
It's horrible. Yeah. It's all horrible.
It's like a mullet.
Yeah. I think you mean incredible. I don't know what you're talking about right now.
So Themis goes over to a different area of the warehouse, and she pulls down this kind of like box monitor, essentially, and places it down on one of the Unlike the table that you had your dinner at, that Renald had, or your breakfast, I guess. What time is it? Who knows?
And sliders for breakfast.
Sliders for breakfast, why not?
Yeah, breakfast for dinner is the thing. Have dinner for breakfast.
Puts it down on the table, and she starts like kind of casting a spell. You can see magic in her hands, this kind of like purplish magic kind of weaving. And as she does so, you can see that up above her and above the monitor, different symbols start popping up, and those symbols are just kind of like shaking and then start forming into letters that eventually spell out Estelle. And as the final L pops into place, the monitor flashes on, and you see Estelle, or I guess Themis, basically, in the monitor, as they are twins and have the same face.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hello? Themis,
Hey,
is that
Estelle.
you? Oh, Snøfrid. Hello.
Yeah, Themis is here. Hi. Just had a big boss fight. Some harsh words were exchanged, but I just wanted to call and let you know that everything's good. Your sisters are here. Hi, say hi.
That totally wasn't Estelle's voice. I remember Estelle's voice now.
I figured it was the tinny quality.
It was this. Right.
The Zoom actually cleared like a lot of that vocal fry up.
Absolutely. Anyway, who are we saying hi to? Hello.
Hi. So I just wanted to call to let you know everything's good. Themis and Irma, they're both here. We had a heart-to-heart.
Consider your debt paid then, Snøfrid.
Yeah, thank you very much again. Really appreciate that. So I recap for her basically just the whole shebang of what's been going on. Loosen buckles and Hess the dragon, all that. And
Ask the magic
dragon flying to spear.
Hey.
And I say, so I just wanted to let you know it went well. We did as you asked, and thank you for the tip because it did help. But I had a favor to ask, if you don't mind. Well, I mean, I guess you might mind.
Sure. What is it?
So when we were in Rokul, I left something behind, and to the best of our knowledge, it is floating in the air, about 50 feet removed from the big tree. And I was wondering if it was at all possible for you to like become a small bird or something else magical and grab it, and we could arrange a pickup.
There's so many dead pigeons underneath that thing right now.
They just clothesline themselves.
They just keep clotheslining themselves.
Yeah, I guess I could try and do that.
We would pay you for your services. I would really appreciate it. We're going to try and get out of the Ashland Wastes right now. So if you succeed or decide you're not going to, please contact us and we'll arrange some kind of, a meeting.
I mean, you could just show back up here at my hut. That would be fine.
We that's possible. We want to save as much time as possible, but if that's for the best, then that's what we'll do. That's no problem.
Great. Anything else?
Yeah, watch out for the vines. They're a little nasty.
How was that shoe stew that you made?
Oh, no, the shoe wasn't for a stew. I just...
Oh, yes, right.
I couldn't find my other one.
Right. I was dead at the time. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
a lot of us made a lot of sacrifices, okay? So let's not forget that.
You have 2 magic shoes now, sir.
Yeah, where did you get the one you have now?
I need to talk about that. And I go get the mint green mid-90s Ford Taurus.
Well, great. Cool. Then Estelle, thank you. And Themis, thank you for setting up this call. I start trying to close the call, but it won't actually quit. It just keeps minimizing the monitor.
No, you have to. You have to do that.
And are we still on?
No, yeah, I'm still here. Hi. No, I'm still here.
I can't hear you. Are you?
You can't hear. Well, I can hear you. I just can't see you.
Hold on. I'm gonna try closing it. I'm gonna put it back.
I thought you were supposed to. Aren't you supposed to be the techie one?
No, you're supposed to press that one. It's not for you. It's the one in the corner.
What?
I think it's a green button.
The green button. It starts calling someone else.
Yeah, it opens up a new call. What's it red?
Oh no, that's not.
This?
Sorry, no.
This is Irma. This is Estelle. Sorry. I got confused.
Remember who they are?
Wait, who is this? Who's this?
This is Frederick.
Are you the new regional manager for Spear?
Regional manager of what?
No, they don't have a regional manager yet.
Oh, no, that's right. We're going to
don't
take
worry
your
about it.
job.
You called me.
We're going to take your job away from you.
Good, I hate my job.
Yeah.
Stable mucking for you, sir.
So lost. What's happening?
Anywho, I love you, and I hang up the call.
I'm going to roll a tech check to successfully hang up the call.
Okay.
Please. Natural 20 or natural. This is a 10. I got a 10.
10 is good enough.
All right. 3 plus 7.
Love it.
All right.
You hang
great.
up the call.
Yeah. hang
DC
up.
20 to hang up.
thank you,
Oh,
Dennis.
That was a strange conversation.
Sorry, I mean, these programs, they always like to hide in your peripheral vision.
I haven't talked to Frederick in years.
Oh, you know him?
He's looking good. He's looking good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, was there a spot
Anyway.
once there, or?
What?
I mean, were you guys like talking? Like, were you guys a thing?
Wait, why are we talking about this? Take
I'm
your
just saying,
mid-green
you-
Ford Taurus and go.
Now that you're fired, you got some free time on your hands.
Oh my
you should play the
goodness.
market
God,
a
you
little
could
bit.
pursue Frederick again.
Are you? I just don't think it's time. I really should focus on me. I spent a
That's
lot
fair.
of
That's
time
fair.
focused on Lucy, and now
I think you spent a little too much time focused on yourself, actually. I think it's time
You
to
do.
give back to others like Frederick.
I just want to say I go over to the mint green mid-90s Ford Taurus with alligator
Thank you.
legs, and I sit in the back as if anyone would have seen me left, and I'm just sitting in the back, waiting.
It's just been so long. I've been out of the game, you know.
You know, the only way to get back into the game is just to get back into it, you know? You just gotta take that plunge, and it could be with Frederick. He seems pretty easy, I won't lie.
The worst that happens is they say no, and then
Yeah.
you just move
And
on.
Frederick's not going to say no. Did you see him? He has nothing going on for himself. He hates his job. His
I just got fired. I don't know if I can deal with any more rejection.
His self-esteem is so low right now, like you're gonna get a yes.
I guess that's true.
I reconsider my options and sit shotgun. And then I lean the chair back a little bit so people will get in, they'll think that's how the chair's supposed to be, but it's not. I don't know, this is just how it was the hotel.
We go and get into the car. Thank you so much, both of you. This was great. Enjoy
I'm sorry,
your
you
sliders.
you get into the what?
The
We're the
mint green
mid-90s
Ford
Ford
Taurus.
Taurus.
I
Great,
get
thank
into
you.
the seat behind Astra. I'm like, what? That's can you move your seat? Or is
Astra?
it- Huh?
Well, my
Artemis. I don't know why I did that.
I'm
Artemis.
also invisible.
Oh, then I get into shotgun and sit on top of you. Oh, what the hell?
Oh, this is my seat.
Why are you still invisible? We do not need to be invisible anymore.
Why not?
I mean, it'd still be handy if we're being honest
It's
now.
great, yeah.
That is true. We're just gonna... If you sit in the front, though, we're just going to look like an Uber.
Oh, that's true.
Is there a problem with that?
I guess not, but
No,
then
it's
people
got-
are going to
that's a
start
great
thinking
cover.
that we're an Uber service, and we really can't. We got to roll up like we own the car, you know? We can't ride up like we had to use a ride share.
No, it's fine. I'm actually here. We know we're here.
So I'm not going to get shotgun.
No. No, you snooze, you lose.
Gets in behind.
I'm going to use this time as well in Themis's workshop to fix up my railway spike that I haven't had fixed in a long time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey.
And I don't know exactly what it looks like, but I still have Renald's silvered rapier that I have the electric box on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know exactly what this looks like, but I think there's some kind of cool, like, I don't need both. So I combine them in some cool way, make like a double sword.
Ooh.
or make it like incorporate into the hilt somehow.
Yeah.
Just for a visual.
I like kind of like the spike becomes kind of the bladed part of the rapier.
Yeah. And then the hilt still has all the mechanical bits.
Absolutely,
that.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I feel like there's a lot more we should be asking Themis, but I don't know what it is. So I get in the driver's seat of the mint green
no, you
mid 90s
don't.
Ford Taurus.
No,
Yes,
you
I
don't.
do. No,
I'm
yes,
already-
no.
How are you going to operate those pedals?
Because well, that's a fair point. But Artemis is sitting in shotgun, and
got shotgun.
I'm going to take up 2 seats vertically. So
What I want everyone to imagine, it's like a Gary's Mod horse driving a car right now. Like fully clipped in to the side. It doesn't look cool. You fully laugh at it.
Oh, that's incredible.
I don't need to drive, but I either need to be driving or I need to be in shotgun because I take up 2 seats worth of space.
Here's a question, actually, for Themis. What can Themis do to help us?
I mean, I gave you my mint green mid-90s for Taurus, but...
And it is beautiful.
Well, I mean, yeah, but are you, are you going to help us with actually dealing with Lucy, or...
What do you mean by that?
I mean, I don't know. She conned you into this whole thing. I mean, I imagine, I don't know, you'd be mad about it and want to do, I don't know, something about it.
Am I upset about the situation? A little bit, yeah, absolutely. Maybe even more than a little bit. But at the same time, I think I need to, talk to Estelle a bit and kind of mend that broken relationship first.
Yeah,
not after we're done with saving the world.
We'll call you when you are on our way to the Spire and you can meet us there. But take your time.
Yeah, take your time. Go mend your relationship with Estelle and with Frederick. Go get some strange. Have a good time.
Just.
I roll up the window.
Oh yeah, this will have to roll the window.
Yeah, exactly. It has literally the crank for the roll window. Yeah. Hey, Snøfrid, can I talk to you real fast?
Oh yeah, what?
I don't know Leo that well. I'm pretty sure we hate each other, but he really wants to drive this mint green mid-90s Ford Taurus.
Oh,
I feel like you should let him drive the car.
I don't want to drive the car. I just want to be comfortable. That's all.
Then why don't you sit in the back with me?
Because I need. Oh no, this is the wagon thing. Never mind.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I get in the back. Yeah. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Then Snøfrid sits comfortably in the back with me. It's like a JPEG of a chef next to a JPEG of a horse, but they're the same size JPEG. So they both fit into the back of the car. Anywho, don't question it.
Okay. Sure.
No,
let's
you know what it is? It's like in an RPG, like an old like Japanese RPG where you have all these different characters, but they all fit into the vehicle like a clown car.
Yeah.
The same way.
Yeah.
You know what it is there's a visual of the back seat, and it shows like Renald from the torso up, but it also shows Snøfrid from the torso up. Like we're both just sitting normally in the chairs. And we ask that you don't...
The floor was lower.
It's as if the animators made a mistake.
Absolutely.
So we go to the Brotha camp.
So, Leo, you turn the keys in this mint green mid-90s Ford Taurus with alligator legs.
I'm so sorry. What's on the keychain?
What's on the keychain?
Oh, a very important question.
This better be good. Otherwise, I will walk.
On the keychain is a small little, like, rubber toad. And you can assume that it's the same toad that was in the jar, just in a little rubber format. As well as a...
there's gonna be a perler bead, like thing, like it's like a little like, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's like a little square, like perler beads, like the little like plastic
beads that you iron and they make little.
Andrew, I'm about to walk out of this podcast if this does not get better.
It's basically it's like a little rectangle made out of like beads that are lined up next to each other because you got the hole in the middle, and like you just have like different designs. It's probably like an American flag. Okay, there's a koosh ball. There's a little mini koosh ball.
I thought you were gonna say like a shrunken head of the gator where the arms and legs came from.
You know what? That's way better. That's good. Rachel nailed it.
It's those things. Oh my god, it's the infomercial thing.
Yeah.
I still have no idea what you're talking about.
The little gecko made out of perler beads.
They're those little like tubes that you would heat together and you make shapes.
Yeah, okay. No, that's not there. It's what Rachel said. Anyway.
Okay. I remembered I had one more important question. As we're driving out, I go, wait, one more thing.
Oh my god, we were about to leave. What?
I poke my head out the window and I say, Themis!
What?
Themis, what's the deal with the Tallyman?
Oh.
What do you mean, what's the deal with him?
I mean, like, who is he? He got struck by lightning. Is he dead? Should we worry about him? Is he the Rakshasa?
Didn't we bury him?
No, he's not the Rakshasa. I have no idea where he went. He was just somebody else who was working for Lucy. Kind of as more of a, I guess a cleaner is the appropriate term for it. As for
the lightning,
I have no idea. I thought I haven't heard from him. What's his weakness?
What's his weakness?
Pride?
I believe his weakness is lightning.
I think it's swords.
I think it's a swift strike to the back of the head.
Yeah, that was just a thing that Lucy decided to put on the jar of the toad. I just wanted to get rid of the toad altogether. That was kind of her idea in terms of, like, keeping a password. It got really annoying, though.
Okay, cool.
I checked the glove box of the car before we rocket out of here. Are there sunglasses?
You find a lot of loosened buckle wrappers.
I can use those. I use those to make the sunglasses.
And you find a pair of, slat sunglasses in the shape of Christmas trees.
Sick. I throw those on.
Good.
Let's rock.
Oh, those are styling.
And you
I put
turn
them
the
on
key.
too.
You turn the key of the mint green mid-90s Ford Taurus with alligator legs, and the engine kind of roars to life. But you also it's intermixed with the sound of a gator hiss. And as the gate opens, it rushes out of the garage bay doors, sprinting super fast, kicking up ash as you ride off towards the Brotha clan, and you level up. And that is where we end the session.
It's like Cat Bus, but way worse.
Oh my god!
It's a weird way of saying way better.
Its legs are locked L's that rotate in a circle for us.
Absolutely.
God bless.
All right, well,
Holy good God.
thank you so much for listening, everybody. Does anyone have anything they'd like to plug?
Oh my god.
Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Majora's Rose, or at Rachel Kordell for my personal thingies. I don't know.
Check out my itch.io, tintenseher.itch.io. Check out Save the Date, my new wedding-saving TTRPG. Thank you very much.
Keep an eye out for Ava and Eli Forever, as well as Blue Hundreds, because both of those things are starting up filming, within the next couple months.
Woo!
So that means that both of them will hopefully be coming out around the same time. We will see.
Oh, right, yeah. There's a lot of things you could do in a mint green mid-90s Ford Taurus. You can raise your family in that mint green mid-90s Ford Taurus. You can go for a sunny drive along the coast. You can listen to your kickin' tunes in its 8-track reversible, whatever those things were, cassette player.
Yeah, there you go.
Comfortably installed right in the dash in your mint green mid-90s Ford Taurus. The amount of things are astronomical. You could even, shot in the dark, you could leave a review on a podcast in one of those cars right there.
Versatile car.
You need the car though, so you can't leave us a review without a mint green mid-90s Ford Taurus. You heard it here first,
Pixar,
folks.
it didn't happen.
You literally, you'll get to the review page and it will stop you. There will be a little, like those things to see if there's a CAPTCHA. There will be a CAPTCHA and it'll say, are you in a mint green mid-90s Ford Taurus? And if you lie on that, well, we only got one thing to say to you.
Goodbye!
Bye! Bye!
Nice, very clean, Sky.
Ooh, they're always clean.
That was good. I felt the serve coming and the boom.